Second and 9. Griffin pumps, then goes downfield, and wide open is Kendall Wright. Goodbye. Touchdown Baylor, but a flag is down at the and 20 after the penalty. And Griffin is swapped. Griffin under pressure, and it is caught at the 20. Obviously, it'll be well short of the first.
Nelson, when he's in, you have to be aware of him. They're just going to bring him right around inside. Well done up front by the defensive front of the Oklahoma Sooners. They're going to open this, and here it comes, right down the middle. They called him because he went too high, jumped up in his face. But I want you to watch the other part of it. There's the hit. But
Second 19, Griffin has a wobbly ball that
man-to-man up top.
Can take a strike downfield, well overthrown, and another.
Great awareness.
And now the screen to the near side with Goodley, and Goodley blown back. Play action. Griffin launches it to the end zone and overthrows.
Clear what his message is right now. They're going to bring people, and they want to knock him down. They want his...
Play action. Griffin, pressure again, and taken down by Alex. For loss for Oklahoma now. 2nd and 17 after the sack. And that is incomplete. That was dangerous.
Now he's getting blocked up this time by Cyril Richardson, but he feels it, and he starts to move, and you're right, throwing back across, that should have been a pick. But a nice job by Kendall Wright at the end to turn. I have thrown it to him either.
Barkley, tremendous pro prospect. And right here, Robert Griffin.
That's a good football player.
And now they go with the screen to Reese.
And caught him, ran right into it.
And now Terrence Williams at midfield. And Williams puts on a move. Design quarterback run with Griffin III. And not much communication there. 3rd and 17. And Griffin not much.
To the plate defensively.
Griffin able to get to that edge and out across the... Plenty of time and launches it for Wright. But well over now. And here's where Griffin can be dangerous, but he's taken check in the running game at least. And now they bring pressure, and it's a quick strike this time to Kendall Wright. He has a blocker out in front, past midfield, and there goes Kendall Wright, still on his feet.
Is Robert Griffin. This is an outstanding job by Griffin. He saw everything coming, and then he got a nice block by Sampson, number 3, down the field, and Wright shows not only his speed.
But back to business is Griffin. He's going to launch it downfield, looking for Reese, and he's wide open. What did we say about quick strike? How
patient defensively against the defense. You're going to watch the play action inside here. Kevin Reese is on the outside, seemingly going to cross. You wait, and then he starts to anticipate him going this way, and then it's back up the field. And what a beautiful throw by Griffin. There's the fake, there's the bite. Now here's the transition. See how the safety is biting down inside, anticipating a crossing route. Well, they use the anticipation against you. That's really, really well done.
And Matt, this speaks to what we talked about at the beginning of the night. Of the more Robert Griffin III. Batted in the air, and it falls harmlessly. 3rd and 11. Griffin, all kinds of time, and that's going to be close. Remember, our yellow line is not an official marker.
But a nice job by Wright to have a presence of...
Griffin, you tell me.
No.
Pepper 10. Griffin, underneath to Kendall Wright. He tries to shake with Iowa State against Oklahoma State. BCS standings just thrown into that blender. Here's Lanier Sampson.
They can't give up big plays, but it starts right here with a big play offense.
Griffin escapes. Oh, what an F.
Griffin, the 3rd, right here. Watch him make a miss, and then have the wherewithal to find him. Gets
2nd and 10. Downfield. Complete. Oh, no.
Because this thing is, look at this window he throws it into. Right there. Never has control of the ball.
3rd and 10, and that time. keeps it himself, and he is crunched after. And that ball is floating in the air and picked up by Kendall Wright. Touchdown Bears. Sometimes you'd rather be lucky than good. The bounce in.
And Kendall Wright's right there. Watch Tevin Reese. He's the inside guy right up top. Now he slows his route down, and Ward gets his hand on it, pops it in the air. Kendall Wright, touchdown.
What a way to tie up the game against the 5th-ranked team in the country. And sometimes, Matt, you need those kind of plays to pull off this kind of a game.
There's no question. And Robert Griffin III is like, yeah, I can't believe that just happened.
And he looks to the heavens and says, I'll take it. Now, any way you can get it when you're playing Oklahoma. Oregon losing. Oklahoma State has already caught a loss. They have to win here. This is the last offensive play for the Sooners.
Oh, he's
going to take a shot again for Reese. And he
Oklahoma Sooners. They ended up getting a linebacker, Travis Lewis, on Reese. That should never happen.
3rd and 10 now for Griffin. Steps up against the pressure and complete 300 yards. It's gone for 330 and 2 touchdowns. Looking to add to that here. But here with green grass ahead of him, look at the speed. And he's smart
right away. He saw the coverage and he saw the passing lane, which turned into a running lane, and you're not catching him. Tutored offensively, so he has to allow the defense time to do it.
Empty backfield for Griffin. Can he get out of that mess? Backed all the way up to his 40. And then he is able to get it complete. 36-yard line. Risk reward. Will they get it? They bring pressure on 4th and 11. And a diving effort and 11. Williams pays them back.
Against their best defender. And yes, it's the right call. And Williams with the long face smile on it.
Baylor threatening now. Look at that play action. Did he ever sell that? Touchdown. 2 unanswered.
Okay, here's the sell right here. Hard sell down inside. Let everybody bite. And then here he comes. Delayed off the top side. Ball where it has to be. See how he threw it to the outside of Ward? Hard sell right there. Gets everybody, and they caught him in a blitz.
Costly. Let's see if Baylor makes them pay. Griffin downfield, and in stride is Sampson. He breaks free. Cuts down to
line that was getting pummeled at the beginning of the game, but not anymore. And because of the protection, Sampson gets to the middle of the field, and then he's just off to the races.
50-yard 10. Oh, a bad snap. And Griffin is going to try to make the most of it, and incomplete is what he needs.
That is smart.
And that'll for Griffin and the Bears. And here is Griffin. Tried to sound.
Watch him come from inside out. He got it. He got the steal.
Referee Mike DeFee called it number 32. It's obviously number 28, Travis Lewis. So fence. Screen now. Tevin Reese.
They're dealing with his shoulder right now.
Those are 3 guys they can't do without. So Aaron gives us the update there. This is launched and almost intercepted. Has 4:26 as it stands.
There you go.
And beaten Oklahoma. 3rd and 9. What does Griffin come up with here? It's going to be.
We have not heard from him. It's time for him to show up.
Here's Griffin, and he keeps it himself in surge. Play action. Griffin is going to tuck it and run it. Remember, he has that world-class speed, and he slides down to the 45 for another first down.
One of the dangers of having the running skills, defensively, you can take everything away, but once you set that separation from the line, and you're
out of a hole, and they need to stop Griffin in order to do it. Inside handoff goes to Ganaway. Just 2nd and 7 now. Screen game.
That's a backward pass.
And that Griffin going to keep it himself, and he is dangerous in full stride. Griffin picks up a block but could not. Bears. Here's Griffin now, trying to escape the pressure. And Griffin into midfield. Pressure off the edge. It is complete to Kendall Wright. Kendall Wright gets through, and empty backfield for Griffin. He has time, launches it to the end zone. Touchdown! And 4 touchdowns on a magical night.
And he buys the time with his feet, and then his eyes find the back of the corner. But keep in mind, Art Briles was willing to let this thing go. He was going to run the clock out, but they tempted fate, and fate answered with a 6-point throw to seemingly finish this game.
It seems there is